Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Captain of Industry. We've been working hard on getting the new copper glass silicon station up and running, and the reason for that is largely because, well, our electronics are also suffering, so we need to get that one up and running as soon as reasonable, and then we can move on to doing the same for steel and iron. But we need to do some small amount of work first, so let's just go in and take a look to get started. So I was just, of course, firing the game up a little bit ago. I did not make any progress between Thursday and now. I spent most of the free computer time that I had working on Alchemy Factory because I had a few things to do in that. We did, though, design this whole factory last time. It just needs to have rail hookups, I think, and then being built, and then I think it's kind of ready to go. But we should double check what we can on it. Gold is working over on the far end of the map on the other direction, but we still have the factory here, which means we might have to rebuild that at some point sooner, but we'll see. I do want them to get down to where the gold is, which is down here, so that we can actually produce some gold, but they are right now struggling to get enough trucks to take this rock and dirt out of here fast enough, so that's a struggle. I do also need to clear a bit of the land here. Let's see, yeah, we need to clear a bit of land so we can get rails up here, so we can not have to rely on the trucks to do that job, but for right now we got to rely on the trucks. Otherwise, what else is going on? I think the trains are stable for the moment. We'll need to keep an eye on them, of course, but I think they're stable for the moment, not getting stuck, not getting jammed, and not getting confused and lost and all those things. Let's go ahead and take a look through this factory, make sure we have everything ready to go. All the things are being dropped off here, of course, and or picked up here. We have a pickup station for acid here in case we have a surplus. We have a drop-off station for acid here because we probably won't have a surplus. We have copper scrap being brought in here to be shredded and put into the service there. Prioritized. We have two stations of copper ore coming in here, and that goes into being crushed and put into service there behind this. We have two copper output stations. In the middle here we have hydrogen for fuel for both the trains and for the water desalination process. And then also I think it goes into something else, right? Oh, it goes into the silicon process here to do the make the silicon. All right, so then we have slag output, sand times 2 input. Yeah, I think we can probably get rid of this though, right? Probably. I hope. Probably don't need that either then. Probably double check all of these for that type of shenanigans because I was doing that type of shenanigans. And I will probably have to bring in some random scrappy bits, but yeah. Over here, we also have silicon out, coal in, glass out, broken glass in, salt in, and limestone. And we actually need to hook those belts up yet. I remember us finishing these up. I think we finished up the hydrogen fuel pipes. I want to say we did that. You are water, right? Yeah, okay. I want to say we finished that up. We did finish up the output of the slag. That's this belt coming from over there, and then there's a belt coming in here. The sand is here, and it goes into this line, and then also gets fed back over here in vast quantities for making both the glass mix and the largely the sand for the silicon. And then graphite, we need to hook up. All right, let's hook up the graphite. We also need to worry about the acid coming back and forth too, so I want to be careful with maybe do that first. We need acid where? There's some acid over here someplace, right? It's needed. Is it here? It's here. Okay. But I think what I want to do is take this pipe here all the way back out and over this way. Go into this junction. Maybe we do it here in this line here. Yeah. Do that. So you'll go this way. 3? Maybe? Okay. It feels good so far. Feels good so far. Good so far. There. And down into there. We don't need priority inputs on those. That was a disturbingly straight piece of pipe. And then from here, we need to continue this pipe along and into that, which is not well designed for that purpose. So let's change this one slightly. Yeah, let's change this pipe here slightly and bring it out from here instead, so that it can go under. Oh, go to here, rather here, and then go up to level 3. I think that one was level 3. Yeah, and then try to continue it back this way. To this point, and then zigzag following the sand. No, we can't follow the sand because the sand is going up to that same height. We'll follow the sand to here. And then we can go around with the sand. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. You follow alongside. And then we get here and we get problematic again. Can you go up and over that, or is that going to bump? No, it won't bump. Ooh, that was not great. Actually, stay up there. Then. Go right here. Right here. Nope. Right there. And then down into those. I did see, though, that this water pipe... Oh, I can't do that. Alright. In that case, take this out here. I will, take you up here and back across again. Well, then why don't I just do... this differently. Why don't we just go... I guess we have to go around that because of... Yeah, okay. Let's just go around like this and then follow sand belt once again to this point and then come back down the bus and into... Nope, into here. Yeah, this water belt needs to be, or pipe rather, needs to be fixed from here over to there. You're okay. Move out of the way. You're split. You need to be fixed. Guess I did these ones, but I didn't do this one. Why we're checking it. And then you, and then this gets trimmed. Where the heck are you? Oh, that's, yeah, graphite. There. And then up here, or over here rather, all of this is steam, which needs to go that way instead. Oh, all right. That wasn't great then. But let's do steam this way here. And whatever this is here. Like that. All right. You go and you go. Mark, welcome in. I'm gonna go check on my trains again, just in case. Looks like they're okay. Trying to figure out exactly where we left off with this, Mark. Okay, I think the next thing to do finally is the graphite. I think we're up to that point. And then we can bring the salt and limestone in. It left off right there. Let's see. I think I'll just bring this up to whatever level it's supposed to be at here. So we need a flat lift. Right there. And then this will come out this way. Go into there. And that's deprioritized behind what's getting made locally here. And then this can come this way, all the way over to the other side. And that goes in there. Same answer. Same answer. Okay, so that takes care of you. Then it's limestone and salt here. So that'll come in just from right here. And then the glass mix comes in to this thing right here. It shouldn't be priority outed, but it should be priority inputted. There. So, you guys, I guess, come in here. How much do we need of each of these? 24 and 12, so Mark 1 U-shape should be plenty for this. And there shouldn't be anything that I can avoid here, so we should be fine. Bringing this in. I think I will bring this one in on the ground all the way. Into there. And into there. But then this one I can't bring in. Because those pipes are in the way. So I think I'll just do it like this. And then we'll do U-shape lift. Take it up over the pipes and up to a new belt up here. I think that'll work out okay. Then you'll go here. Flip. There you are. And then this goes here. That. And then I can do the Mark 1 U-shape like this and into there. Careful. And into there. And that'll work. Alright, so that takes care of glass mix, and then we just need to deal with this. I think I'll make this a Mark III belt, just to make sure that it is going full tilt. And it needs to end up, I think, right here. So you come out this way, to there, and then go in here. that, and that's my new priority right there. All right, glass should be okay now. TM. Graphite, you're the slag out. This down here is the glass mix. Same. On the output side, or this far side, I think we had everything okay. We need to finish the pipe setup here. Do that. There and there. There and there. That one's good. That one's not needed, right? Because we're at the end of the rope here. Yep. All right, so you go away, and you go away, and that should finish us off. Did I get all the pipes done here in the middle? I think I must have because of the hydrogen there being sourced there, so I think we're okay. Are we okay to start building this beast? Actually, we need to finish the rail stuff first. I lied. Let's grab some rail bits here. You. Something like that. Here. Delete this and that. Copy this one again. And do this and that. Oh, how did that happen? Oopsie. There we go. And then these come all the way through here. That. All right, so that's the input slot. Input on the outside. Yes. Input on the outside, and then this one is input on the inside. So we need some parking space here. We also need to have some way to manage getting everything together. So let's get a big old parking lot. Is this going to be enough? Got an extra pipe there. Let's start with this and see where we get to. Here. Let's see, you could come in. However, it'd end up on a curve like this. From in the wrong spot slightly. From here, maybe even coming over more. Gotta be a little bit careful here. You're in this lane, and you are supposed to be right there. So I could back this down. And then if I do this curve again, can I get that all the way over there? Not really. But what I could do is go a little wonky with it. Also, that's not a great spot for that either. Actually, will it be enough? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. I think that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay. But if I wanted to do this here, part of that, I think that's correct. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Then I just want to move this whole thing over by just a bit more. So let's do this first. There. And then this here. And then this here. I have to give these trucks ample crossing area here. They're going to get mad. And I think this one could just go here. I feel like there's something wrong here. There is. I misplaced that. Let's go from here. Back this way. Yeah, I misplaced that slightly. Oopsie. Okay, so stop there for a moment. Can I reclaim the accuracy here? Right there, I think. Yeah. So that. And this. A boring display name. That set of rails to stage incoming stuff? Yeah. You're talking about these? Yeah, this is just parking area for incoming trains. Welcome in, by the way. Let's do one more of these here. Simply because I have the room. Like that. Because your output will put you there, and then these guys start right there. Perfect. Okay. But I have a directional issue here. Ah, yes. From you. And it looks like I have excess rails here. Yes, I do. There we go. Okay, so then this comes... can I take this without too much? Yeah. This comes over here. How far are we off again? 5? Yeah, 5. And over here someplace. There. 5. Alright. And then this goes in here. And then this goes up to there. And then getting out of here will be an equally something proposition. How are you driving across that? Okay. Because we need to cross this rail at some point, which I think will be... We do it right away on each one of these, actually. If I do this and go up 1, 2, 3, I can do a yellow ramp basically right away here. And then I can stay up and curve this with a yellow curve. Go, oopsie, one more that way. Ooh, 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 right. There, if that's where I want it. Which I don't know where I want it. I think I want it... back a bit. I want it right there. And that'll continue on down to some point down here. Where I do this again. And then this one can do the same thing. You go from there up 3, and then you'll come out some amount. And then you'll hopefully mix into here correctly. Right in there. Like it. I like it a lot. And that comes this way. And this can actually come back down again now. Because its mixing will be with a belt on the ground right here. Belt, yes. That. And then this. So no crossings except for right here, which may get uncrossingified, which means that I don't need any of this here either. There we go. All right, so that's trains. If I wanted to change this slightly, would that help me any as far as train traffic goes? Do I want crossings through here? I'd rather not, actually. I'd rather not. Let's make sure you have crossings out here, though. But otherwise, I think I'll leave this truck free largely in here. Just because I hope we won't need it. Yeah. We'll see. Okay, so let's start with Unity building all the rails. Because, well, they're just easier and better to build with Unity. Let's do all that here. This we have to be careful with a bit. I believe I missed a spot. I did right there. This one here. Try not to get the belts above. And pipes. Uh-oh. This got botched. Uh-oh. Tweak that. That part's good, but this part here, not so much. All right. Grab another crossing here. Put it right up against this intersection here. We apparently do not have any more stuff, which happens with rails. All right, you go in here. Wait a minute. No, don't do it yet, because this hasn't been finished. It looks like we're out of rails. Yes, we are out of rails. Probably out of gravel, too. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. No, we're not actually out of gravel. We'll let the rails get caught up. I'm going to pause these back, because then everybody and their brother is going to try to bring the stuff in. And I would rather they didn't do that. But actually, we can... here. Oopsie. Ah. Okay. And that one. And this one. Alrighty. In the meantime, though, we can have the stations get built. And probably the fuel piping as well. The old-fashioned way. We can go ahead and do these. Those are going to need to get started up anyway. These here. And these here. Go have another look at our train situation. That looks sus right there. It is. Gumming up the whole works here, once again. See, it didn't take long at all. I don't have any idea why it does that. It's probably all the stations in the fuel and the hydrogen network. Which means breaking that apart into multiple lines might be the wisest thing. But I'd have to be real careful with how I did that to make sure that I didn't overwhelm or underwhelm any one line more than the others. Especially the overwhelming part. Trucks are all overly busy. Need to keep an eye on this also to make sure that the electronics are getting manually delivered there. But yeah, the trucks are all overly busy because they're trying to do construction work. I think we're probably going to have to adjust our crossings to make them as tunnels instead of crossings. It's going to be a bit of work, but I think we're going to have to do that because they're also conflicting with the trains because the trains won't stop across them. Although we could possibly edit the train's directions to do that. But we could also just dig a channel underneath the rail. But we have to do that a little bit carefully. Otherwise, we'll cause worse problems. So we'll take a look at that, I think, in a little while. Meaning probably not today, but at some point in the future. I'm going to make sure this whole traffic jam gets cleared before I move on to something else. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Have you hit gold yet? That's so hard to read. Take this out. Looks like no. Looks like no. Getting close though. I think they'll hit it in the next little bit here, which will be just probably in the right amount of time because you are actually you're not doing too bad. You're at about 80%, a little under. Could have read the number there. 77. Yeah. How is this doing? Both of these are full, and we have a bit of copper saved up here too. That's good. They're getting right along the edge of that copper, so that doesn't surprise me. Where am I at? Buttons. There we are. They are getting right along the edge of that copper, so they're going to get a little bit, but that's kind of what I was hoping. They would get a little bit, and not too much. Why are you picking up from here, though? Because I'm allowing it. I might not want to do... You're bringing it to here, right? Yeah, I probably don't want to do that. I want them to pick up from here to take down there, but it's probably 6 of one, half dozen the other. So it's fine. How goes all of this stuff? it goes. Can we do a bit more of the rail building here? And do this in shorter segments so that I can keep an eye on how much actually gets built. Actually, I can look at the numbers up there. Getting close to the end now. 175 left. That's about it right there for right now. Okay. So, with that getting worked on, but not getting done yet, they're still working on this part here. How are we doing on supplies and things? Reds are nearly gone. What's going on over here? Using a lot of yellows and a lot of reds, as always. Looks like you've got all the supplies you need. It's just a production issue, which is pretty consistently the case. Yeah. I could boost them with Unity. I could build more of them too, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I'll just let it go a little bit slowly here. I will stage out just a bit more. That is the sort of header section here of these factories. The acid production, the provision of this here, all of this here, all the way down to there. And at least that gets us a little bit more to construct. We will only build one of these glass makers, but I'll build both of the silicon makers. The time is right. For copper, I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to start with, and then we'll get the other one later. Actually, I may not even do all of them right away. I may do them one at a time and keep using these for a little while. But we'll see. All right, so because I can work them into the same rail lines and they'll get used as they have available products. So we should probably start doing the same kind of thing for steel. What are you working on over here? Oh, you're filling this hole in. Okay, that's good. Interestingly, there's no more slag here. Where are you coming from? Down here somewhere? Oh, yeah, you're coming from here, aren't you? Yep. You can release that. Release the Kraken. Release the Kraken. This is going well enough. How much coal is there? Not a lot, so that's good. We'll dig down some more. I'm not going to dig all the way out to this wall. I don't think I'll need to. This wall is just kind of like an outer limits, maximum reach. Give me 5 more depth to accomplish something there. We should start pumping that crude out of here, though. That would be a good idea. We have it set up to deliver, but we just haven't done it. How is the train doing here? The train network doing? Still looks okay. And fuel still looks good. All right. So let's start work on the construction of the whatchamacallit over here. Steel and iron. Based on where this will go. Oh, and I also did one more thing. I forgot about this. I was looking to see how close we were to the edge of the buildable area on the map. And that's it. So we're not that far from the edge of the buildable area. And I only want to actually extend this out for as far as I need to be able to get access to all the quartz. So this might go out a little bit more, but I don't even think I will do it. So I may have like a stair-steppy edges to this place along the way, but I think it's fine. So this line comes down this way. I want to put this in kind of over here someplace. So, but we don't have to run that line all the way down to the end. So I think what I want to do is probably lay it out like this one. So let's grab, to start with, this bit here, because this bit here is the same regardless of how we're building this whole factory. Start with this bit, or almost the same, regardless of how we're building this whole factory. Oh, I need to get closer to the edge here, don't I? Crap. Okay, we need some more dirt here then. Let's just pretend. Well, let's do this without. Let's see. I think it would be like that. Let's do this without this last bit here, and then we'll reattach that later. That'll be fine. Let's grab a dumping thingy. I have one nearby here someplace. Maybe. Over here's one. Let's put you here, nearby. You will dispose of, or dump rather, dirt, but I need to move its area first. Edit area. Just bring it over here like this. Actually, I'm going to over this a little bit here. And I want to just bring it back to this point. And this point. And I want to edit this one slightly to bring it over here. And there. And then you can extend the dirt out to the edge. Like this. Like this. And oopsie, like this. And we probably don't have any dirt super accessible, but we could make it accessible. What is this called? Cleanup. It's, we have a high supply of this once again. So I want to do... Might want to do it like this. Let's keep it, there. This will come out like this somehow. Unity that, Unity this. I have you configured to release, so it'll release. And it'll just fill that in. Alright. So this. We should probably still plan on the same kind of thing. Steel and iron need what? Well, they'll need to get rid of the acid we produce here. But we don't need to bring acid in, which is good. Just an acid out station. We'll need to have steel and iron picking up here. I think we'll do 2 steel stations and a single iron station. Although we actually don't even need the iron station. We don't need a train here. We just need a box to pick it up at. We're going to be prepared to double this steel build here. So I'll do the iron first, and then we'll put the steel in afterward. The iron gets crushed like this. We'll probably want 2 of these, though. Let's see, 48 times 1, 2, 3, 4 is 192, right? Yeah, we'll want 2 of these, which is similar to what we have for copper. We'll bring in, of course, the other stuff. So it's going to be very, very similar to what we built for copper, actually. Just this part here is different. But in terms of the structure of the base, it'll be very, very similar. So we'll have to do the same thing like this next after this part. So maybe we do... Actually, why don't I do this, all of this, and then we'll cut out a little bit of it there. You go to... Yeah, that'll be fine. You overlap with this guy right here. Sure why you're throwing red, but that'll be okay. I don't know why that's complaining, but we'll figure that part out. Always rerun those pipes and things if we need to. This pipe comes out completely. We don't need that. We don't need any of this. We'll redo that with the incoming bits. See, this acid's not needed here at all. It just goes out. This cross pipe here isn't going to be here at all. This actually just goes out right here. So let's just take it easy. Like this, like that, like this. Great. Let's see. These will be iron ore. And this will be smelting. Actually, this should probably be iron ore. The other one should be copper ore. And then we can do iron ore. Be that and this for both of those. This is then iron scrap. And this is iron scrap pressed. That's still acid out. This here would be switched to iron. And this here would be switched to iron. Okay. Hello, trucks. That'll do quite nicely. You're still complaining? Oh, this can't be built. Crap. Alright, we don't have enough of these stockpiled yet. Because we're using them to build train stations and stuff. Doggone it. In that case, be a little bit risky, but let's unity boost some of these. Like that. It's a little bit risky. What are you gonna do? We need to get more of those produced faster. And this is still building a few things, so that's why it's getting used over there instead. So go back and check on that in a little bit. So then we need to figure out how we're going to snap the copper into this. You can basically just start right away. It looks like I gave 2 or 3 spaces here. 3 to the thing there, but this might be different. This first one will be iron. We'll grab the iron bit here first. Use somewhere like this. Oh, some of that's going to be different. Something like that. We need to flip it. This. And then it'll go basically like right there. Yeah. And then we'll take the iron out into a box here. And then we do steel. And I wanted to double this to start with, but we have the capacity for 4 of them. We'll do that. Let's see, you'll go here. Like that, I think. I'm not going to stamp it right next to. Probably need to do a little bit of tweaking before we go with it. Let's see. You're there and ready to go. Although the belt is backward. This comes out. This belt goes that way instead and that way instead. Above that is limestone. We'll bring the limestone in on the near side here, I think. We'll do the same kind of thing. We'll have the 2 steel stations out wherever they're at. We won't have this one here because we won't have acid coming in. Over here on this side, we'll have fuel. We'll have slag out. We'll have limestone in, and I'll have to check and see, but I think we'll only need a single one of those. Because the reason I have 2 of these is because this side uses so much. So we'll only need one of those, and then graphite. So, actually, we could copy most of this. Could we? Could. I think I will wait, though. What is your problem, and or why are you not... Ah! Lip. Oh, I don't know why they've already tinted themselves. They shouldn't have. That one was backwards, nevertheless. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait on that. Let's do a little bit more rail building here. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of rails now. This to there. There. Ooh, yeah, here for sure. Get that crossing in. This here, we're still good. All of those still good. Is there anywhere else that I didn't build rails yet? Just need to seal this off. Alright, so they'll come down to here. Or they'll go... Oh, I didn't put one down here. They're coming across here to go this way. You all can have another crossing right here. For now, at least. Right. How are we doing on the other building parts here? Still a bit back here to go. Oh, and this station here entirely. Parts of that one. Alright. We'll wait a little bit. In the meantime, let's see. This is slag out going this way. You know what? I should grab those stations. Yeah, let's grab these intermediate, or these middle stations here. It looks like I did 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces from the edge there. This can go out to here, I think. Something like that. One, two, three. They should be way over here. Somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. This comes out. This comes out. That comes out. This whole station comes out. This. You can go away. Then this can tighten up against it. I'm going to go ahead and take this and that out, too. This belt shouldn't be needed here. That was the slag return from the other side. That shouldn't be needed because that was just to fuel the hydrogen. And this looks like it's better. This is slag out. This is not sand in. I should probably have called this iron or steel smelting, and then the other one copper smelting, but it's okay. This is limestone. Actually, no, it isn't okay. Let's do iron smelting as the name because it's shorter. That, and then limestone here. With a copy of all of this. This. And then this will be limestone as well. Now let's see, you get to add the word iron. You get to add the word iron. You get the idea. And then up here, we can do the same. Oh, that one didn't even get changed. Oopsie. Need to go fix that over on copper side. Oopsie. Alright. This old game? Adrala-san, welcome in. This gets renamed to copper smelting. I want to take the word copper off of that. Or from that. I mean, and technically it should be copper, glass. Well, we could do copper, glass, silicon instead, like that. Probably better. Oopsie. Many spaces in there. Just about done, I see. Here. And I'm going to leave the sand and the ore. I need to rename the ore to add the word ore into it too. And the duplicate basically stations with the same name, even though I'll have to put them into schedule twice. Let's put the word ore on these. We're gonna run into a problem here? No, we're well off from our problem. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. This just gets connected. The next one up is limestone, so that'll come from here onto that belt. The next one up is graphite, so that'll come from over here. And then the next one up is slag, so that'll actually come back this way to get dumped into there. What about you? How do you look? I think you're basically the same. We just have to tweak the belt connections, right? But what the hell is that? I don't know. What was that? Oh, is that? Okay, it's fine then. Too far. Here we are. I think I'm okay. That is water coming in. We'll have to do some water math. But the water goes into here, to these things. Water and steam math, that is. You've got exhaust. We'll do the exhaust math too. We got to be careful with that because these output 36. And this can only eat 240. Did we mess that up on the other side? 240 divided by 36 is only 6.67 of these. And I was hoping to get 8 of them. Damn it. I'm going to have to add a second one of these scrubbers. Here. Okay, we'll just tweak that. That's fine. This side was fine because these guys produce only 12. And these guys produce 48, but it was 48 and 48 and 48. So that was fine. But these guys produce that much exhaust? Holy crap. Yeah. These ones I'm less worried about because they're not going to run that often. But they only do... Wait a minute. Where did I see... Oh, these are doing all the exhaust. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so I need this to handle the exhaust as well as the oxygen furnaces. Okay. Shit. Yeah, we need to have a second exhaust processor here then. Should be okay. I'll just move this and this up. Maybe have to tweak that position a little bit, and then I'll get a second one of them in here. But let's do some quick math on this. So if I have double this, that's 4 times 12 times 2, that's 96. Plus 12 and 12 more is 120. But this is where the problem comes, because I need 8 times 36 of this. 8 times 36 plus 120. 408. So I do need 2 of those. All right. Dang it. Might have to add more space here then. See. I'm going to take this pipe out. I will slice this one here. Just put it out of the way for right now. And if I take this like that... Oh, not there. There. And I get a flat belt? No, a U-shaped connector here. Joins those. The other one's not used. Do a pipe connector here. Okay, and then that pipe comes out to go into this other thing. This will come back and meet up with you. That's good. This water pipe here. Number 2 slot. Go out to this point. We'll fix that pipe. This is a Mark III pipe. We might have to do more than that. I think we will. And I think I will raise the sulfur up then also. Here to there. Let's do a U-shaped lift here. Like that. And if I bring this part back in here, this and this. You come this way. From there. You need to have CO2 brought in. We're going to produce up to 192, so a Mark II pipe should be enough. Come out this way, back into here, and into there. And then we need to deal with acid or sulfur and burning it off. Now this is going to produce at most 12 sulfur. You can burn off 12 sulfur, so that's great. Well, you know, great. This could be tweaked. How do I want to tweak it, though? I think I will take this here still. Like... but put it way over here, maybe? Maybe even like that? Yeah, I think. And then this part here can be brought in... Let's see. Am I really off by one here? Son of a bitch. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do... no, I can't do that. I'm just going to move these stations all out just by a bit. You guys here all need to come out just a few tiles. Doesn't have to be much. But I can fit this guy in here reasonably well. Actually, if I could go right there, that gives me freedom with that water line. That'll do. Actually come back just a little bit then. That. This can move down here. This water line here continues this way to this point and then drops into there. This piece of it needs to get redone for future proofing. Like that. We bring a lift like this one into here. Flip. Its output is set to prioritize this guy right here, which do not need a Mark III. Do that. This comes this way. I need to flip that, don't I? Or I did flip that.
Is that all you do?
Batman, welcome in. You'll come out to here. Into there. And then you can have just a little pipey-do here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Thanks for the poke, Batman. Alright, so I think this all squared away. can put this in here. Right up next to it. Go ahead and put the second one in. Right up next to that. Well, there's some... God knows what right there. Oh, solar cell time. Oh, and that thing over here got finished. Probably still, yeah, we're still shunting radioactive stuff into it, but that's fine. Alarm me when this is full. That I can come back over here and deal with that. We are full up of solar panels, so let me do maybe one more copy of this here. And then unpause those. Those don't take anything weird, right? Purples. Okay, well, they kind of do then. It's okay. It means they'll take some of the reds as well. But that's okay. And we'll let this get caught up a little bit, maybe. Yeah, give me an alarm on this one. Let's go better than 50%. I think I was stopping at 80. Well, I'll go 75 then. And then we'll do some more building once that's copacetic. Okay, so you and you here. This. I can't even see which way that's going. I think that's correct. Yeah, I think so. Wish you could see that just a little bit better. Or showed you the freaking arrows on the outsides. That could be nice too. I think it's all backwards because I think the iron is effectively running the opposite way. So that should be good for iron. Either scrap or and then we can do limestone. That we need to have 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's exactly 60. So let's go up to a Mark II belt on this. Just in case. Although, to be fair to somebody, the iron's not going to use very much, if any of it. That's okay. Be a little bit better which direction those are headed. In the blue belts, it seems. What the f... Oh. It's what the f... Alright. You're good. Next belt is graphite. Graph something. That out. Take this out. Guess I should verify these numbers. 3 each. Oh yeah, we're fine. You. That's good. And then slag. We're going to go the opposite way. How much slag are we producing? 18 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Mark II belt. This can go, though. Then you'll come back down to right in here, just past the last one, which is good. And then we can just do a U-shaped lift. There. Connecting you like that. Yep. And then this belt goes away. Excellent. Alright, so then the last thing is the water pipe up here. Well, not the last thing. Oh, we're near the last thing. You'll come across to there. And then you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. How did these get so good? To fix them already. Or I had it cut perfectly. Or must I had it perfect? I love it when a plan comes together. And then some of the water comes out this way to go into these thingies, as previously discussed, but that's fine. We'll do the water math in a little while. We get any dirt in here? No. Okay, we're going to have to force that a little bit. Let's see. You stop receiving dirt. You're not receiving dirt. You get rid of your dirt. Just saw a iron insufficient. Yeah, it's getting close there. These guys are not focused on iron though, so that makes sense. One's focused on rock, the other's focused on dirt. So one of you focus on iron, the other one can stay on rock. Where are you not going? Why don't you come over and dump your dirt in here? Did I not set... Oh, I didn't set it. Oops. There we go. Make it so. It'll be there now. Maybe I shouldn't have put iron first, because getting the trucks in here to get to it will be impossible. Unless we do some tweaks to something somewhere. We'll figure that out, though. It'll be fine. We'll get them in there. I don't need this here. Inside here, we have steam and exhaust. I'll have to do the exhaust math once more, but I suspect that's barely enough, so I think we'll probably upgrade that pipe. But let's check all these guys here. Right there. Should double check the steam math too, I guess. Just to make sure that it's okay. Hurt. And then that comes out and goes all the way over to here, which we'll do in just a moment. Yeah, let's upgrade this exhaust pipe as we go across. Go Mark IV. Just in case. So then you come over here. We go up. Oopsie. This. Back down again. Here. And there. And I think leaving those two as Mark IIIs is fine. I think. This can come out. Steam math. We have 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 60, so Mark II pipe gets us safe. We have steam coming off of any of this other stuff. No. Okay, so that's it. So that's fine. Mark II is plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Probably excessive even. Oh. That would be why. That. Okay. Alright, so let's do some water and steam math to figure out how much water we need to get out of the ocean. Let's see. So steam first. Welcome back, Mark. It was 60 steam plus 24 and 24. 108. And then water needs are 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 60 plus 12 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oopsie. 60 plus 12 times 8. Not you guys. None of these guys need water. None of these need water. 24, 24, and 30. 234. Now the 108 gets cut by 75% or 25%. So 108 times 0.75 is 81. 234 minus 81 is 153. That's how much water we have to get out of the ocean. 153. Given that, and the fact that these produce 78 means we need to have 2 of them. Which means that I don't want to do that style at all. In fact, I want to do more like... Not that one either. This one here. This one here, but only 2 of them. I can't put it in yet because we're still waiting on... Well, I could stage it down here and then move it, I guess. That would work. Something like that. I'll put it over here a bit further. Get rid of this stuff so I can see what the hell I'm doing. So we take out one of them. One on the end. Like that. This is where the hydrogen comes in. Yes. Somehow I missed a balancer here. That was copy pasta. The priority is out this way. The water goes into the base from there. Fuel comes back here. We don't need one of these if we don't have one of those. I think. So we'll go with that option. How the hell did I do this? How did I manage to not copy that pipe unless I just accidentally deleted it? Yeah, you got priority in from here, but we don't need that. So yeah, so priority out to the fuel thing. Alright, good. How's our train system doing? We haven't looked at it in a minute. Still alive. Good. Still alive. Seems like it gets gummed up a short while after loading from the save. Like, it's not immediate, but seems like it gets gummed up a short while later. That could just be me, though. Who knows? Yawn. Put one of these in here. Reasons. This needs to be reconnected here. I think I will just take this piece out. Just do this part. This will be fine. That is 42 times 2, so that's fine. The water coming out of this is 78 times 2, so that's fine. That's what I want. This comes out of there. This comes out of here. Just about done with that job. This is hydrogen pipe. This is the water pipe. All of a sudden got a tickle in my throat. I'm going to redo this hydrogen pipe, actually. Reasons. And then this can move over, though, right now? Or not yet? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. This here comes off of the station like this. Into there. And we just need to have the outputs of the steel. Now we could grab a copy of the copper station, I guess. You can go from... Oh! How did I do that? This here. Come back to that in just a second. And then these can go in... Here. Wait a minute. Steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. One box. Steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. One box. I might have wanted to do more of these. And how does that jack up my math? Let's do steel here first, though. And this is... iron smelting, steel train station, steel. Because at times, this here plus this here are not able to keep up. Yeah, they're not actually keeping up very well right now either. So I definitely want at least a third one of those. What does that add to the math in both directions? Here. That's not it. What does that add to the math in both directions here? I actually can't do that unless I add another crusher. Means even more ore being processed. Because one set of this is one crusher, so I would need to add another crusher. That means, though, that we have... No, I can't do that. I'm already basically maxed out ore-wise. So if I need more steel than this, then I have to set up another station like this. Copy of this one. Okay, that's fine. Without the iron, probably. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave this as is then. You'll be going out there. Oh, I need to go fix that copper thingy. Right. So delete this and that with Unity, please. And then take a copy of this one here, put it in the right spot, and then Unity that. All of these are done. Our alarm hasn't hit yet on the manufacture of these because we're not even halfway yet. Could build some, but I'm gonna wait, I guess, for a little while. I guess. Can bring this pipe across to... Actually, wait a minute. No. Let's, Is that in the right spot? Yes. Bring these belts out. These are carrying 48 apiece, so this is a 96 total thing here. That, I guess. Probably what we had more or less before, or at the other one. And then this and that, and then this gets copied like that. Snapped into there like that. Okay. I think to get to the iron, I either have to put a crossing here, or I need to put ramps here. I think I'll just do the ramps here part. Although, I guess I should wait and see how I'm going to run the whole train system through here before I make that type of decision. Do this here. Go there. Go there. And then this can come down this way. And this can go up this way. And the same thing on this side. Sort of. I only really take 2 of these. And I gotta fix things. Oh, dirt spored. Oh no. I'm a little too close over here. Alright, we'll have to fix that too then. You with me. Oof. A little bit of lag there. Put this... Oh, shit. Well, I messed up. Right there. Not exactly where I wanted it to be. But I missed cutting this pipe, which means that pipes are now segmented. I don't like. Also, that one's not even connected. Need to fix it anyway. Okay. You come out. You come out. Mark 2 from here, like this, up. Like that, and into there. That. And then you from here, Come over here. And then this one here. There to there, there, and into there. This isn't exactly where I wanted. I want to move it out by a little bit more. Try that again. Go out a bit further this time, Wally. Wish I could see. I think it's going to be right there. And then I need to deal with those trucks. Yes, that's where I want it. Okay. Low down, dirty, no good. There you go. This goes away. This here comes over here. That 153, this will be perfectly fine. Like that. And then I just need to bring the fuel line from here across this way and then into this area. Only. Just that. We'll go to here. Across here. Flag. To here. Here. And then here. And you'll go into there. Makes it a segment, which I don't like. You'll go into there. Let's redo this here and that there. To fix the segment. Okay. Let's go ahead and build another piece of this. The next piece to build is going to be this piece here. That there. That there. Actually, go ahead and build all that. And then probably down the bus line here. And this one too. Okay, and then we need to figure out what we're going to do for trucks and things here. Trucks and trains and zoomy things. Go on through. Oh, nice. That's probably enough for that. A copy of this over here. I messed that up. There you go. Get a bit of this. Oopsie. Let's not go all the way down yet. Am I done with you? I think I'm done with you. I think I'm done. Okay, what are you all struggling for? Because you can't build that area? Oh. Okay. Some of you were able to get in there. The hell did I do here? Oh, I didn't do that one. That's the coal belt. That comes from over here. Yeah, I never put the coal belt in. How much coal do we need? 24 each? Yeah. Okay. Right now, at least, it'll be a single. It may end up having to be upgraded later. But I want to bring that out here like this. Oh, I need to fix that part, though. Yep. Okay, so this belt, or this pipe, rather, comes out of here. Ooh, that one's a split. I didn't catch that before. No. All right, you here. That. Are you split, too? No. Okay. Now, this... Actually, come out to there and then go this way. Through here. This and to there, but do it the right way, please. No. No. Fine. Delete that. Delete that. Unity. Unity. You go now into there. You continue along to here. Go into there. Alright. And then I can just unity that belt and this belt, and it'll be fine for now. All will be well. Okay. Copper. Let's build this much. That much. Glass, I definitely only want to build half of this. These pipes, though, it will need to go through. We have to target them individually here. You. 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 Oh, that one was split there, though. And then I need to build this whole thing here. All right with that? Good. Let's redo this pipe. No, it was split, but it merged it. Okay, so they are getting a little bit smarter then. Okay, and we have worker issues. Right. Worker issues. Let's add more workers here. Have more buffer for workers. And then we'll have to shut down the existing stuff. We'll need to bring trains into that too. So it's not even ready to go yet. Maybe I should pause these while the worker situation gets resolved. That. Let's see. I need to... Yeah, we need to bring the fuel train in. Let's go into F7. Add more stations to this already large thing here. And that'll be when empty. Leave. Let's start with copper, because copper's the worst right now. So we need to bring in copper ore. Did I miss it? No, there it is. Add in this one. And add in this one. We'll take the old one out when the time comes. And then we can do the copper scrap here also. We're going to have to put in some acid to get the system going. I think. No, maybe not. We'll wait on that. We also need sand. And graphite. Wish this was searchable. And then we need to be able to get rid of the slag. That was near the bottom. Okay. Fuel trains? Oh, we got another traffic jam. Doggone you. I don't know. It's almost always fuel trains. I've seen it be one of the ore carriers, maybe copper. Like once, maybe a couple of others like once, but every single time besides like 2 or 3 of them, it's been a fuel train. So I think there may just be either too many stations on that or something. Yeah, having a tunnel here would be quite a bit useful. No way a truck could deliver to somewhere making the train's destination no longer valid. Only if they were no, because the trains are based on the station itself's fullness, whereas the trucks only deliver to the storages. They won't deliver to a station. So, like here, the trucks only deliver to here, but the trains will only come to these, and they don't have a truck control here. The trains will only come to these when all modules are empty. So, because that's how I have it configured. But so, it should request 2 trains, which should fill the modules up, because they're 120 each. The trucks can only deliver to this thing here, which is after that, and it doesn't backflow at all. So I'm not sure what the deal was, but that was pretty low, which is not good. Means this has been sitting here for a little while, waiting on me. Not good. Not good. Oh, that's not good either. That's not good either. You jammed again? Yes. No, this is waiting for a track. But no, it's jammed again. I don't know. Oh, good. Sand's already come in here. So it's ore. That's good. Graphite. Still no fuel yet. And I didn't activate these ones yet. Guess I need to keep allowing dumpage here. This can go away now. That one's still being used for this. That's going to be problematic real soon. You guys better be running non-stop. Why did I just see you cut off? Waiting for products. The diesel's not getting flushed very fast. Something up with the diesel output. That is this one here. Oh my gosh. It's not fast enough. These need upgraded. That's been a flaw since forever. It's 36 times 2, which is 72, not 60 or less. These outside ones technically don't. But I'm going to do them anyway. And then all of you go. Then I have 36 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or sorry, 18, no, 36. 36 times 8. 288. I've got this in a Mark III pipe, which is 450, so we've got plenty of room there. I mean, it wasn't much time, but it would have been... Let's still stop for a moment there, though. They're still trying to flush out completely. Why? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 24. It's 288. You're jammed. Wait a minute. Why are you jammed? Oh. Well, that's good, Wally. Okay. Uh-huh. I never hooked this output up. That'll do it. Okay, so we don't need this pipe here. And I'm going to take this one out as well. Unity that. And then we'll take this pipe here. And it just goes straight out to the main line there. How long has that been borked? Forever. And that'll take care of way more than capacity needs, but fine. Most of the capacity is up here, but it's fine. It'll do its thing. All right. Well, that'll help a little bit because we weren't consuming all the diesel we were producing. We were only consuming 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10/12 of it. Maybe start digging into this. Lack of hydrogen a little bit over here. And wondering why we weren't keeping up. Although I don't think that's really why. But it was worth finding. Yeah, we're almost out of hydrogen here. This one's basically empty. This one's half empty. That one's still full because of the way that the storages draw off of their inputs, but yeah. Train has no fuel. Well, that's because we haven't gotten any fuel trains in here yet. All right, I will fuel you magic way. I've been delivering ore in here, but you don't have anywhere else you've gone, I guess. Okay, somebody brought some fuel in at least, so it's flowing now. This needs to be truck seated for a moment. Oh, and you can't get there. Son of a bitch. Okay, then in that case, no truck seats for you. Or for you. Instead, we do tank seeds. I'm going to do a single tank. Fudge. Okay. That goes here. Somewhere. And then I can do just a single pipe here. I can do a Humpty Hump over here. And into there. Unity this. Water that. Fill me up. And you have no fuel, same reason. You're only coming back here, so it wouldn't help much. Well, gotta get more fuel in here before we start this, which I should have thought about and delivered the fuel long before everything else. But it should be okay now. We're starting to get the fuel in. That's also what drained half of one of these tanks or probably one of the whole of these tanks. It's filling in that fuel. I'm going to pause this tank for a little while so that more of the fuel gets down here. Fueling the trucks and excavators. Then 12 times 18 is 216. And that goes into 24 times 10 is 240. Yeah, technically one of these is too many. But that's okay because it's too many anyway most of the time because we're still flowing a lot of the naphtha out of there to go into making plastic, which I have no idea if that's keeping up, and rubber, which is definitely keeping up. Yeah, plastic's keeping up. It's backing up there on the belt. Okay. Alright, well, at least the train should be able to get fuel here now, I hope. Yeah, you have a little bit in there. It's flowing still, though, you can see that. Do you have the water you need now to do your thing? Probably, so turn that off. Yeah, okay. So you're all right now, both of you. This is full, that is full. Actually, let's go ahead and delete this if we can. They'll probably take it a little bit of it elsewhere, but most of it's not going to do anything. We have train with no fuel still because they're still trying to get caught up and balanced up and things up. It's okay. Okay. So yeah, we need to let this get its stuff going. We do much more else, I guess. And then this one. Take some of this back because we're not going to need that much there. On this side, input there, yes, and then input here, yes. There. There. So kind of the same kind of thing, but we have not anywhere near as many trains, parking spaces or stations. We only have 10 We probably don't need as big of a parking lot here, although this parking lot's not that big, so we could just go with it. I don't know if that's going to be a problem, that this parking lot's not that big. But we can start with it and see. I think it's going to have to go back over here someplace. Let's shorten it down a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just do 10. You go there. Trim that off. And you are right there. Okay. I could do this. Might be good. Get that tight curve there. Here. You can go there. Like train exclusive zones, whatever they're called, in the copper build. Oh no, I didn't. You're right. Good catch. This goes here. The no stopping zones. Yeah. We'll fix that in just a moment. Go there. You'll go there. Yeah. Let's go set that up. No stop sections. So on the inputs, we need to have no stop. No stop. No stop, no stop. And no stop. Outputs, it's fine. Inputs is where the concern is. Okay, so this can come up a bit. There. This can go to here. This can go over to there. This can go up to there. Then the exits will be kind of similar to what we had elsewhere, I think. It's across this one. That one could actually just come around. Let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep it kind of close here. Not that far though. Do I think it's 2, and then do that. Oh no. Shit. I did it again. Okay, you, all of this, like that. Put down right there. Exactly. Oof by 1. All right. And this one. Go with that one. Start with the rails, as always. Watch my supplies. Actually, right here. That kills most of it. We do want a crossing down here someplace, so let's put one of those in. Here. There. And probably that'll about kill my... Ooh, why is cement so bad? Pause. What did I break? Nothing. Still getting made. It's just getting made not very fastly. It's one of those factories we probably need to double yet. Too far. Here. What are you guys bringing in? Yeah. Alright, I will let them do their thing then. It'll be fine. I just used a lot for building crap. Alright, so once fuel is basically full here already. Gosh. How fast that's depleting. Town supplies look good still, though. How is this going? We've barely used any. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these electronics are really, really struggling. Steel's barely keeping up. Maybe I can put another copy of that steel down here or something once we get this one out of here. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Well, actually, not great, because that's just matching what's being made here plus what's being made down here. Yeah. I'll have to expand that pretty quickly once we get this going. But everything's supplied in here, it looks like. Even scrap has come in here. That's good. Will we need acid production here? Made from the exhaust. And the exhaust comes from the first stage, so maybe not? Let's make just a little. Unpause. This bit, what the hell did that pause? Why? Okay. And this bit here. I don't want to overwhelm my workforce here too much, but yeah. We are using the scrap first. You can see that coming in here. It means that we produce less exhaust and no slag when we use the scrap. This is from the first bit that only had ore in it. I never hooked this back up again. Jeez, Molly. Unity that, please. Actually, let's pause this pipe here. Just probably marked down here, yeah. It doesn't go to the other side yet. I want to see about this getting started first. I don't know. How do the pipes sometimes get tinted? I don't know. So the exhaust should be coming down here. We didn't get enough to make a dent. Okay, so we do need to bring acid in. That's fine. Bring a load of acid in. That's bang there. Here. Empty. But while we're at it, let's also do this one. Full. And higher priority. Let's rename these slightly. Acid out. Just to distinguish them. Acid in. You'll probably get a train right away. You have one right away. Raspian, welcome in. No worries. You can watch the VOD if you'd like. We got copper getting started. We'll get glass and silicon started. At some point, I haven't brought in these other products yet, so we need to do that first. Which we could do, at least for the limestone and salt. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. Limestone. Starting to get big, too. Here. And empty. Good. The acid train dropped off some acid. Drop in acid. So that should be chugging along here. There it comes. Take a little while to get filled in. Actually, I didn't check the acid math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 times 6. It's 96. I need a bigger pipe. That's what she said. There and there. There, there. There, there. There, 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 all the way down. There, 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 there. Even though it doesn't need to go all the way down. I'd like to keep them consistent. And then we can unity that bit and this bit. Coming over here, how much acid is needed again? Not much. 48. That should be fine. Coming off of this is a Mark 1 here. Alright, depleted uranium. We can take care of that. Trucks are struggling. We'll take care of that. Oops, that was the wrong button. That's fine. Your deal. I think you were trying to hit this and you're just lagging. What is going on here? Oh, flippity. That and that. This is good. That. Okay. Oopsie. That's 96 out, so that belt's plenty fast enough. Oh, because, yeah, I had these. Yeah. Yep. Okay. These aren't attached to the train network yet, though. We need to do that yet. But I think what I will do is I will add that in slowly over the next 3 days while you all are waiting to have another stream. A train coming in there, that's good. And then we can probably bring the glass and the silicon online at the beginning of the next one. See if I can get some or all of this. It might be dropping. No. Mine says I'm pushing 6 megabits per second plus. So, and no drop frames. So it must be you. Oh, the game? Yeah, the game is very laggy all of a sudden. Well, not all of a sudden. It's been doing it for a little while. But yeah, it's struggling a little bit, especially when I zoom out. So I'll work on getting these other products coming in and get them linked into get all the stations linked into their runs. And I'll see if I can get some of this built as well. And that way we can be ready to turn on these two and turn on the steel in the next episode. If I get this built, I'll bring in the hydrogen so we have the fuel ready to go. But that's an if. So otherwise, we'll leave this here though for now, and we'll clear out for the night. Who is live? Let's raid Dragonheart, playing Enshrouded. And we will see what he's up to over there, and then we'll come back again tomorrow night to get to stream. Highly involved with Microtopia. Don't worry about it. No apologies needed. Come back tomorrow night for Alchemy Factory. And if you want to see more Alchemy Factory, make sure you check out my YouTube. That's what we're playing over there now. Obviously, we're doing multiplayer with Jeff, Lana, and IT, but here. But we also do. I also do it solo over on my YouTube channel, so check that out. And then also come to Discord and hang out with us. Chat about games and technology and things, share memes, play games with us on Friday nights, and just hang out and have a good time throughout the week as well. And then back to more Captain of Industry next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So thank you all for coming and hanging out, chatting and redeeming, and we will see you all again tomorrow for Alchemy Factory, and then next week, of course, as I mentioned. So thank you all for coming, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.